Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, left fielder Ben Gamel.
Ben Gamel stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now to the plate, Jed Jerko. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez waits on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And no swing apparently, ball one. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Segura has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yankees. Designated hitter, Ben Revere.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Liner toward right center, and that'll be a base hit for Revere. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eddie Rosario, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Batting third.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
With two strikes now, in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Gene Segura standing in. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Parra on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope has it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Chris Carter now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And Jones will make the catch. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
Yulieski Gurriel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now another 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9th, center
Here's
fielder,
the first pitch to him.
Jones.
Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Trevor Story goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Gerardo Parra comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He pulls this one into right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Settling in now, Rendell Grichuk. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit out toward second. Scope is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Revere. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he is in there. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Rosario. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And this is behind him at third as that'll head down the line in left field. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. One out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Falling for it, Hara. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He hit a sac fly earlier. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Jed
and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. To short, hit hard. There's Segura. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hara is after it, makes the play, one away. Gene Segura standing in. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And here's a ball hit in the air. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the... Coming to the plate now, Chris Carter. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Chris Carter.
Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Ball one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them. They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Brandon Crawford stands in as he looks at ball one here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gurriel camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Into the box, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Revere. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Out of play off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that'll be a base hit for Revere. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line toward the alley and left center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Scope. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble looking up. Gone! Here's big Aaron Judge. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate, and he's been throwing strikes. Take this, for example. The first pitch strike to the hitters today, 90% of the time has been a strike. He just doesn't have good stuff today.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Randall Grichuk. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Now batting.
Here's Jed Jerko now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike,
and the run is in to score from third. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carter.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a big strike. Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now a flare out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parra is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes. 1 away.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. Digging in, Gerardo Parra. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready once again, Rendell Grichuk. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ben Revere.
Ben Revere started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gamble will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Number 29.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble giving chase. He tracks it down, and that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Fielder, Ben Gamble.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Into the box now. Jed Jerko.
Jed Jerko.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
The batter, number 30.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in. Chad Green. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jonathan Scope. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And a ball 1-0.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the total as the score moves to 7-4 now. Standing in, Gene Segura. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Before the 0-2, well, look to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Hit hard on the ground at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ryan Cook is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Here comes the first pitch.
Ryan
took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here's the 1-1. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To 2-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Ready now. Trevor Story will be charged with trying to get on. So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. The 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled straight back. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Richards.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.